everybody, and welcome back to the final episode of Crash Course COVID. And in today's episode, we will be discussing how to maintain a healthy, stable, and productive lifestyle during these times of unknown. I know it can be really hard, especially for kids my age, to have a positive outlook during these times, especially when all we can really do is stay home, do our schoolwork, we can't see our friends, and it's hard, and it can cause anxiety, sometimes depression for some people. And so this video is to help you guys on how to have a positive outlook and just thrive during these times. So just keep on watching, and thank you. Okay, so I kind of want to start this video off with what we do the most during these times. Well, for me, this is what I do the most during quarantine, is schoolwork and keeping up with school. And in my opinion, I feel like sometimes I feel like teachers give out more work than they would if we were in school, but that's just my opinion. So I feel like I'm spending a lot of time doing schoolwork, and it's annoying because it feels like the day just goes by so fast, and like all I'm doing is schoolwork all day, and it can be really stressful, especially like I know it can be really stressful for some people. And so I just wanted to give you guys some tips on how to stay focused, stay proactive during these times. And yeah, so here are some tips. Okay, so tip number one is to plan your day and keep a planner and turn in everything on time. So with the planner, you can write down everything that you need to do, due dates, times that they're due, all that good stuff. You can write it down, and you can have a visual guide for when you have to turn in certain things. So with that being said, keep a planner, write down everything, and once you're done, check it off of your planner so that you can get rid of that, and then you're done with that. And so yeah, that's tip number one: keep a planner and stay proactive. Tip number two I have on schoolwork during these times are to wake up at a certain time, keep a same schedule, don't stay up really late, don't sleep in, because your day just sort of drags on. So wake up at a certain time, go to sleep at a certain time, and get the day started. Get the day started right when you wake up. Sometimes at first, whenever I was first starting this online school, it was hard for me to wake up and start doing work. I wanted to stay in bed, I wanted to work in my bed, but for me it's really hard to stay focused and actually do work when I do it in my bed. So a tip for you guys is to get up and go to a table, go to a desk, but don't do it in a place that is associated with sleep, because that makes you want to sleep even more. So yeah, that's another good tip. Another thing I do along with that is I change out of my pajamas, because I used to do work in my pajamas like when we first started, but I realized like that was not helping. So right when 8 o'clock hits, I'm up, I'm changed, I try to eat breakfast, but that doesn't really happen. But I try to eat breakfast, but I am up out of bed in different clothes and just ready to start the day. So those were some tips on how to stay ahead and kind of manage school during these times. This next half of the video is going to be over just how to have a positive outlook and how to stay positive during these times. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so the first tip I have on staying positive is to keep a journal. For me, journaling just helps my mind to stay focused throughout the day. Okay, so these are some tips on how to maintain a positive outlook during these times and to just have a healthy mindset. And so yeah. The first thing that I would say is to try to not be like in bed moping around all day, because I did used to do that in the beginning of quarantine, and it was not working. I was like, my anxiety was through the roof, I was not having it, and I was not doing okay. So once I started to get out of bed, like I said, do my schoolwork on time, and once all that happened, I was pretty much done with schoolwork at like 1 o'clock, and I had the rest of the time to do individual schoolwork or just do my own thing. Some things that helped me to just get up and be active is I would practice softball. Even though there is no season, it never hurts to just get a couple cuts in and do a little bit of exercising, and that really helped me to be active, and it did help my mental health as well. Some other things that you can do are do your makeup, do your hair, make yourself look pretty, go outside, take some pictures. That really helps me whenever I just want to stay in bed all day. Just get up and do some makeup, do some hair, and then I went outside and I would like make TikToks. You can do that. Just try to keep your mind off staying in bed and off the fact that you can't go out, because there are tons of things that you can do here at the house that will keep you entertained and will also just help you not to be so down about the situation. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching those tips and some advice on how to be proactive during these times. I know it is really hard to have a positive outlook, especially when you don't know what the future holds for everything, but it's important to stay positive and not be so down about the situation, because there are many positives that we can take out of this. And yeah, so that concludes Crash Course COVID. I hope you guys enjoyed the series, and yeah, thank you guys so much.